All right, so really speak up if you do not understand something that I say. Shares your what? Oh. So we want to figure out the solution to these two equations. What I mean by solution, we want to know the x and the y value when they cross, when the two lines intersect, when they're equal. So I have these two equations. And you've been doing this. You did this last year in 8th grade. And we did this earlier on in the first 9 weeks. So this part should look familiar, but I'm going to explain it in a different way. So I know that y equals 2x minus 3. I also know that y equals x plus 7. So remember, this is called the substitution method. So what we're going to do here is some substitution. So if I know that y equals 2x minus 3, and I know y equals x plus 7, so y equals x plus 7, right? So if I know y equals x plus 7, I'm going to substitute x plus 7 in for this y value in the other equation. So I'm going to say that again to make sure we all get what I just said. If I know that y equals x plus 7, and there's a y right here in the other equation, I'm going to substitute x plus 7 in for y. So it's going to look like this. X plus 7 equals 2x minus 3. So I'm substituting in what I know the other equation said y equals. So I'm replacing this y with what y equals in the other equation. And this right here should look familiar. We've solved these last year in 8th grade, and we solved these earlier in the first 9 weeks. For y'all, I know that I used this little acronym first. Let's get rid of our variable. Then let's get rid of our constant. And then let's divide by our coefficient to solve. So you want to get rid of the 1x first? No, 2x. You want to get rid of the 2x? Okay. So it's a positive 2x. So you said subtract 2x. That's what you said? Yeah. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. 1x minus 2x is negative 1x. Bring down the plus 7. 2x minus 2x cancels out. Bring down the minus 3, making that negative 3. Okay, since Noah got rid of the variable off the right side, that means I got to get rid of the constant, this plus 7 off the left side. So how would I get rid of a plus 7? So I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. That's going to give me negative 1x. Plus 7, negative 7 cancels out. Equals negative 3 minus 7 is negative 10. So I have negative 1x equals negative 10. Am I done? Divide by what? Say it again, Sophia. Okay, yeah, negative 1. So divide both sides by negative 1. Because we don't want negative x. We just want x equals. So x equals positive 10. Awesome. We found our x value. Am I done? No, because I need the y value as well. So I have the x value, x equals 10, but I need the y value. How would I figure out y? Well, I have these two equations here. I have y equals 2x minus 3. I have y equals x plus 7. What can I do? If I know that x equals 10, how can I find out y? You could put the x, you could put 10 instead of the x. Perfect, yes. And it does not matter which equation I do. I can put it in this one. So y equals 10 plus 7, which would equal 17. Or I could put it in this one, which will give me the same answer. It doesn't matter. 2 times 10 minus 3 equals 17. So therefore, my y value is 17. So the solution is 10, 17. That is the x and the y value of where these two lines will cross, where they're equal. Okay, not bad. We've done this before, so right now this is light work. You ready to get spicier? Yeah, you are.
Miss, you always say that, and then it be getting hard, Miss. We be writing. We be learning a whole new subject. It don't even be math.
Whatever. Can I?
Whenever you say spicy, like you don't stay on the same subject. You go
Whatever. All right, are y'all ready? Calculus. So this is me just explaining it. All right, write these two equations down.
I saw a TikTok. It's like a trigonometry and geometry.
All right, write these two equations down. So the first equation is in standard form. 4x minus 3y equals negative. And the second equation is in slope-intercept form. Y equals 8 minus x. So this one's a little different from the first example that we did, but same topic, okay? So if y equals 8 minus x, it tells me that this is an isolated variable. Y is all by itself. Y equals 8 minus x. Well, what can I replace this y with then? Y equals 8 minus x. So what can I replace this y with? All right, let me say this a little again. Okay, I'm gonna try it a little differently here.
4x minus 3, 8 minus 3.
Okay, hold on. So it says y equals 8 minus x. This whole thing right here is what y equals. So if there's another y in this, there's a y in this equation, what can I replace this y with? If I know y equals this whole expression right here. So let's not overthink it. I'm
8
going to
minus x.
What? Say it again, Jaden.
Don't you replace it with 8 minus x?
Yes, that is not what you said. So yes, okay. So I'm gonna replace it with the whole 8 minus x. Okay. So 4x minus 3 in parentheses, I'm gonna replace, instead of saying y, I'm gonna replace it with 8 minus x. I'm gonna substitute that in. Equals negative 3. So I'm replacing the whole y with what I know y equals. Y equals 8 minus x. So I'm replacing the whole y value with 8 minus x. Now, when you substitute in, I always suggest you put that thing in parentheses. So that will give me 4x minus 3 times 8 minus x equals negative 3. Tell me how to solve. What's the first thing I would do over here?
Distribute.
Distribute. So I'm going to distribute this. All right, remember I'm trying to record this, so. I'm going to distribute this whole negative 3. What do people do usually? They just distribute the 3 and forget this sign that's in front of it. But you have to distribute that whole thing. So I'm going to distribute the negative 3. So that will give me 4x. Negative 3 times 8 is negative 24. Negative 3 times negative x is positive 3x. Equals negative 3. And then what? I got 4x minus 24 plus 3x equals negative 3. Say it again, Alexa.
Combine like terms.
Combine like terms. 4x 4x and 3x combined will give me 7x. So I have 7x minus 24 equals negative 3. No, would you like to tell me what to do next? So I have 7x minus 24 equals negative 3. So I'm trying to solve for x. So I got to get rid of this minus 24. So what next? Plus 24, add 24. Let me put this line. That'll give me 7x equals 21. And then what?
Then you would divide 21 by 7 and 7x divided by 7, which means x equals 3.
Yes. So x equals 3. 21 divided by 7 will give me x equals 3. Am I done? No? I got to find my y value. Jaden, can you tell me how to find my y value?
Oh. Oh yeah, you could like put it in. I want to put it in the bottom equation, and it would be like y equals 8 minus 3. Yeah.
Perfect. Absolutely. I would definitely use this bottom equation. I'm so glad you said that. It tells you y equals 8 minus x. Well, if I want to know what y equals, I'm going to plug in the x value in this equation. I could do it in this one, but that's the most. I'm going to have to do some solving to find my y. So there you go. Y equals 5. Because 8 minus 3 is 5. So my answer would be 3, 5. Okay, was that too spicy for you? No. All right. Any questions? If you seriously don't understand, say something. All right, so try one on your own. Try this one. And then we'll come back. I'm gonna give you 4 minutes. Anyone stuck? So if I know x equals 8y, x equals 8y, so this is x is isolated. So x equals 4y. Here's an x right here. So what am I going to replace the x with? 8y. So to start you off, it should look like 8y minus 4y equals 12. You're welcome. Should have stayed home. Y'all have that option. Oh, Amen.
I was actually quarantined, so
Yeah.
that was nice.
Oh, no.
Wait, Alexa, did you get like a close contact?
Yeah, I was. So I have to stay in here.
All right. So I got 8y minus 4y equals 12. Talk me through it. What do I do next?
You split down the middle. And you add 4 to both.
Okay. So if y'all do that, that's fine, but it's going to add an extra step for you.
Oh, so my mom charged $5.
Okay. I'll talk to you about it. So 8y minus 4y, are those like terms? Yeah, huh? So I can combine those. 8y minus 4y is 4y. So first, I would always combine my like terms if I have any. So 8y minus 4y is 4y. So 4y equals 12. Then what? By what? So I'm gonna divide by 4. That'll give me y equals 3.
What? I did the other way. I did 12 plus 4. They got me 16.
Well, you can't, 4y and 12 aren't like terms, so you wouldn't be able to add those together. So make sure like when you're doing something, make sure you keep like if you were adding 4y to both sides, make sure it says 4y and not just 4 because you'll mess up yourself like that. So I know y equals 3. So I'm gonna use this equation to figure out what my x is. Did anyone already get the answer? Did anyone get y equals 3 first before I even said it? No, nobody?
I didn't understand.
Okay. So since y equals 3, I'm going to plug in 3 for y. So x equals 8 times 3, which is 24. So my solution is 24, 3. All right, give me some commentary. Tell me where, okay, so I think I know where most of y'all went wrong. Here is you didn't know what to do, so you just added 4y to both sides, and then that messed you up. Am I correct? Okay, so just let me put this reminder out here on the side. If there are like terms, combine them. If they're on the same side, the equal sign.
See, I just added them together instead of subtracted them.
Okay, so that's where you messed up. Oh yeah, because you got 1. So yeah. Okay, I feel like either we need to do another example before I get spicier, or does everyone understand their mistake and I can move on? Okay. Maya, are you good, babe? Sophia, you good? Okay. All right. So this is the last example. It's not going to get spicier from here. This is the spiciest it will get. So we have, write these two down. Negative 7x minus 2y equals negative 13. And x minus 2y equals 11. Give me 1 second. So negative 7x minus 2y equals negative 13. X minus 2y equals 11. Do we have an isolated variable this time? Does it say x equals or y equals something? No, we don't have that this time. So we need to make that happen for us. Is there a variable that has a positive 1 coefficient? Which one? X. So the x in this equation has a positive 1 coefficient. So if I wanted to isolate this, meaning I want to get rid of the minus 2y, how would I do that?
You would make it an x equals equation.
Okay, how would I make it an x equals equation? Plus 2y
You
on
add
both sides. Yes. So I'm going to add 2y to both sides, and that will give me x equals 11 plus 2y. So now I do have an isolated variable. X equals 11 plus 2y. So what am I going to replace this x with in the other equation? 11 plus 2y. So I'm going to substitute 11 plus 2y into my other equation. Hey. So negative 7 times 11 plus 2y minus 2y equals negative 13. Jada Taylor, hang up on me.
What's that thing called? You go this way.
Distribute. Yay, Noah, thank you. So the first thing I do is distribute. Oh, you can?
Oh, that's why I didn't say.
No, you can say something. I'm just going really slow. All right, so when I distribute, I get negative 77 minus 14y
I did.
minus 2y equals negative 13. So yesterday, I know people were messing up here because they didn't distribute the negative 7. So negative 7 times 11 is negative 77. Negative 7 times 2y is negative 14y minus 2y equals negative 13. What next? What next? Combine like terms. Good. So negative 14y minus 2y is negative 16y. So minus 6. So negative 7, negative 77 minus 16y equals negative 13. Then what? Okay. You could add 16. I would leave 16 there. I would get rid of the negative 7. It's just because I'm trying to avoid you adding an extra step for yourself.
So don't do 16.
I would not mess with the 16 because there's not another 16 on this side. Since 16y is already by itself, and there's not another y on this side. 616y is only on this side. I would leave it there. I would get rid of the negative 77. So I'm going to add 77 to both sides. What is negative 13 plus 77? Oh, thank you. So give me negative 16y equals 64.
Then you divide by 16.
Negative 16, yep. So divide by negative 16. And that will get me, okay, oh, okay, negative 4. So y equals negative 4. Am I done?
Yes, you are.
I'm not done. So what do I need to do? Which equation do y'all want to use?
Bro.
It doesn't matter. For me, I would use this equation. And since you already manipulated this equation to make it x equals 11 plus 2y, you can use the equation you manipulated. So you can just say x equals 11 plus 2 times negative 4. So x equals 11. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. So 11 minus 8. So x equals 3.
Like what?
X equals 3. So my solution is 3, negative 4. Yay! Okay, questions. I know there's got to be some kind of question.
Oh, yeah.
My middle schoolers had questions. I don't know.
They're learning this? Or
The middle school algebra class. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, what?
Miss, it's because they're youngins, miss.
Whatever.
They're gonna be
They're
like,
youngins, miss, they will.
No. All right, this is the last one we're going to do, and then we'll go to today's assignment. So do this one on your own, see if you got it. Notice there's not an isolated variable. It doesn't say x equals or y equals. So you have to manipulate one of the equations. What did you say? Mhm. Which one would y'all do?
I would do the second one. I was gonna do the second one.
Yeah, I agree. And I would make it an x equals equation.
Thanks for hearing us.
Okay, I'll be quiet. My B. I said by yourself. Yes.
For the second one, we're turning into X equals 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind.
I got an icebox where my heart used to be.
So it's gonna be negative 3, the parentheses 6 minus 2y. Then times next one is 2 y.
So just minus y.
Minus y equals negative 2.
Mm-hmm.
When distributing the 3 plus 6 and negative 2, would you
Equals.
do? I'm gonna go out the answers. Negative 18 would be plus negative 6.
Yeah, plus no, what did you say? No, what did you say? Minus 6?
Say it. Okay. So negative 3 times 6 gave you negative 18. What is negative 3 times negative 2y?
Oh, 6.
Oh, negative 2.
Oh, I just put 2.
6.
It's positive 6y. So it'll be plus 6y. Uh-huh. Minus y equals negative 13.
So would it be 7y?
So it's positive 6y minus 1y.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be negative 18 plus 5y equals negative 13. Hmm. So I will write down stuff as you tell me. So my Apple Watch is dead. Oh, I guess I'll wear it for fashion today. What'd y'all do from here?
Okay, so then you split it down the middle or the
Mm-hmm.
and then you add 18 to both sides. And then negative 13 plus 18 is 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then you divide 5 by both sides.
Perfect. Awesome. So Noah, right here, well, so we did -3 times -2y, they gave us positive 6y. We got to bring down that -1y as well. So when we combine,
That's what you add.
6y minus 1y is 5y.
Oh, instead of doing that, I added 18 plus 6.
Mm-hmm. So remember how I keep telling you, like, notice this has a y, this doesn't. So those are not like terms, so you can't combine them.
I ain't kidding.
Mm. Anyone get the x yet? What'd you say? That's what I thought. I heard something else too. Let me know what y'all get when y'all get it.
X is 4.
Awesome. X equals 4. So 6 minus 2 times 1. X equals 6 minus 2. X equals 4. And even if you chose to put it in this one, so the x plus 2y equals 6, and you put x plus 2 times 1 equals 6, x plus 2 equals 6, and you subtracted 2 from both sides, oops, you still should get x equals 4. So no matter which one you put it in, it should have gave you x equals 4. So the solution is 4, 1. Okay, look, if you didn't get that, look at where you might have went wrong. And give me some feedback, because I want to help you if you're not understanding. Okay.
It's done, right? Right. It's actually-
So the solution would be 4, 1.
Mm-hmm. All right, 8:15. So I did this much faster than I did yesterday. All right, let me stop the recording first.